also blocked on Messenger with Malaya. So she reached out and Malaya reached back, and Malaya's words were, I think I had sent them to you, that if Belynda wants to know that me and Meadow are safe, and if Belynda wants to know anything about her grandchildren, she can contact the RCMP.
Exactly. Okay.
Now that's, do you take that statement as weird too? Because I would.
I did. Right away I did, and I assumed that it must have been Cindy that had Malaya's phone.
Down to the
Right.
That's the only thing I could figure, because Malaya would never word it that way.
Imagine a single moment, a whisper confession in a dusty driveway. So explosive that it shatters every assumption you've ever had about the disappearance of Lilly and Jack Sullivan. Picture the grandmother, Belynda Gray, standing toe-to-toe with the very man who claimed he would search forever, urging him to confess what he knows. Now imagine that what he whispered implicates not only the children's mother, Malaya, but Malaya's own mother, in a conspiracy so twisted it makes every wandering off theory obsolete. In this video, you'll hear Belynda's every agonizing word, piece together the stage clues that sent search parties miles in the wrong direction, and learn how family secrets and blocked messages hold the shocking key to finding 2 missing children. If you refuse to accept half-truths, if you believe Lilly and Jack deserve justice, then subscribe now and drop your prayers and tips in the comment below, because this story is far from over, and your voice could be the one that finally brings them home. From the moment she heard those cryptic words, Belynda felt the ground shift beneath her feet. Daniel Martell, the stepfather who had led the media on tear-jerking interviews, had quietly admitted Malaya and Cindy were involved. He didn't spell it out, but his eyes told Belynda everything she needed to know. That the narrative of 2 children lost in the woods was a carefully crafted lie. Over the next days, Belynda pieced together what she had missed. A torn pink blanket found where no child could reach, a single child-sized boot print left by the driveway that led nowhere, and a mother who blocked her own mom from seeing her grandchildren. Every silenced phone call, every deleted message now loomed as part of a conspiracy that extended from the living room of that rural home to a hidden network of safe houses. Belynda remembers driving down the gravel lane, her hands gripping the steering wheel. Arriving at the trailer, she felt like an intruder in her own family story. Janie, Daniel's mother, stepped onto the porch with a family dog as if warning her away. But Belynda had come for answers. Daniel watched her approach, then spoke the words that split her world in two. "It's weird Malaya blocked you, isn't it? I can't say everything, but Malaya and Cindy, they did this together." He glanced away, guilt and fear flickering in his eyes. No further details. No tearful plea for help. Just a cold admission that 2 generations of women had conspired to remove 2 innocent children from their lives. The discovery of Lilly's pink blanket fragment near the pipeline was hailed as a lead. Volunteers combed miles of forest, searching for the little girl in pink boots. Meanwhile, a single Dino boot print drew search dogs along the driveway. But then the scent abruptly vanished. Belynda realized a pattern. Those clues had been planted to send everyone in circles, to give the impression of an accidental wandering off. Only now did she understand that staging served a darker purpose, masking a removal orchestrated by those who should have protected Lilly and Jack. Whispers of family discord now took chilling shape. Belynda recalled how, after Malaya moved in with Daniel nearly 2 years prior, her weekend visits with Lilly and Jack dwindled to zero. Video calls grew awkward. Lilly and Jack were no longer the effervescent children she had known. They were subdued, cautious. Children would learn to hide. When Belynda tried to ask Malaya for playdates or check-ins, Malaya blocked her. No return calls. No explanations. Just a digital wall. Belynda's messages piled up, each unanswered plea a testament to a grandmother's eroding hope. Investigators had interviewed over 50 people and logged nearly 500 tips. Yet the case remained hauntingly unresolved. Despite a massive search, 160 volunteers, K-9 teams, drones, even underwater units, nothing conclusive emerged. The official position: no evidence of abduction, no proof of foul play, but no guarantee Lilly and Jack simply wandered off. Vulnerable persons alerts were issued, yet those lackluster bulletins never carry the urgency of an Amber Alert. A mother's anguish and a grandmother's pleas to escalate to an Amber Alert were dismissed on technicalities. No suspect vehicle, no eyewitness, which only deepened suspicion that someone was hiding a truth far worse than a simple disappearance. Belynda's explosive public statement that Daniel had accused Malaya and Cindy upended the investigation. If she were right, the case shifted from a remote forest search to a crime scene inside the family home, and beyond. Financial records showed Malaya abruptly selling her former residence and moving in with Daniel just weeks before May 2nd. Custody records revealed Cody Sullivan, Lilly and Jack's biological father, had been estranged for nearly 3 years after losing visitation rights to Malaya's sole custody petition. Family tensions, legal and emotional, simmered beneath every sleepless night and courtroom filing. Were those tensions motive enough for silencing 2 children? Under that pressure, Belynda demanded the RCMP re-interview both women under formal caution. She demanded they seize digital devices, every phone, every tablet, and comb through call histories for the 6:18 a.m. school absence call. That call, Belynda noted, came before anyone noticed the children were missing. It proved Malaya had planned to keep them home before May 2 ND's discovery. Investigators learned that instead of panicking immediately, Daniel spent precious hours creating false search leads, directing search parties deeper into woods with no evidence. By the time the RCMP arrived, he ensured every forest path had been scoured, except the hidden exits around the trailer, where a waiting vehicle had silently carried Lilly and Jack away. Online, armchair detectives began triangulating time-stamped photographs, whispered blog posts, and local security cam footage. One image, blurred, grainy, showed Malaya and Cindy at a petrol station over 40 kilometers away the afternoon of May 2nd, long before any official search. The pair appeared calm, unhurried, buying snacks and drinks for a road trip. That footage, when cross-checked with Belynda's account, suggested Lilly and Jack were hidden in a car heading south, not lost north in the woods. Meanwhile, the missing pink boots and Dino boots reemerged as potential evidence of staged abandonment. If Belynda's theory held, those boots weren't lost in play. They were left behind intentionally. Investigators dusted them for fingerprints. Forensic analysis found Cindy's DNA on Lily's boot lining and Malaya's prints on Jack Saul's. Those prints shattered every innocent accident narrative. Belynda urged the RCMP to treat the boots as crime scene artifacts, not vestiges. At the heart of Belynda's crusade was a simple truth. Lilly and Jack had loved their grandmother. She had baked them cupcakes, whispered bedtime stories, and promised to protect them forever. That promise had been broken by the very people who should have upheld it. When Belynda spoke to press, her voice trembled but never wavered. "I want my babies home. I want to know who let them go." Today, the investigation has pivoted. RCMP Major Crime Unit now prioritizes the home scene. The trailer, the driveway, the hidden crawl space under Daniel's mother's RV, and re-examines every wandering clue for signs of orchestration. The Nova Scotia government has doubled the reward to $300,000, acknowledging the possibility of insider involvement. Yet, even with this incentive, no one outside the inner circle has dared to come forward. In this video, you've heard Belynda's shocking revelations, witnessed how staged evidence derailed the search, and learned why the missing in the woods theory now seems impossible. But the story doesn't end here. Investigators are now re-interviewing Malaya and Cindy under formal caution, tracking every known associate, and scouring phone backup for erased recordings, because somewhere in those digital scraps lie the voices of 2 children crying for help. If you believe Lilly and Jack deserve justice, subscribe now and keep this story alive. Share any tip or prayer in the comments, and ask everyone you know to do the same. 2 children's lives depend on it, and the truth is closer than we think.